social media is now what we can call a decision hub. So B2B professionals go on social media to find inspiration, to find teammates, and also to find providers, and overall to educate themselves about a specific topic or a specific industry. So it's a great place to be. The question now is, if you are a B2B business, how can you use social media in order to add a revenue line for your business? This is exactly what I'm going to answer in this video. And basically the answer is social selling. So if you want a simple definition of social selling, it's when you use your personal brand or company brand social media in order to engage with your audience and contact your prospects inside the social media channel. So a social selling strategy should be composed of 4 core elements. The first one is a social media profile on a specific channel. The second one is publishing content about a key topic. The third one is what we call engagement. It's engaging in the comments of the post of other members of the platform. And fourth one, the most powerful feature for social selling, direct messages, DMs. Out of those 4 elements, only one is mandatory to be active on a social channel. It's to create and have a social media profile. So the very first thing I want to share with you is how to make and create a social media profile. I'm not going to explain the technical details of how to create the account. This is really easy. You can find it on the FAQ of the social channel. Here, I'm going to share a checklist of about how to create a strong social media profile. So the first thing you need is a clear headline about what you do. So obviously your offer needs to be clear before you create the social profile in order to have a clear headline. The second one is what I call category positioning with keywords. You should use powerful keywords to be identified very fast. Those keywords should be linked to your industry. I give you an example. If you said fractional CFO, it's really easy to understand what you are doing. You are a chief financial officer and you are doing that on a part-time basis. So with just 2 words, fractional and CFO, I can position you in my mind. I know what you're doing. The third part of the checklist is a profile with a professional and nice headshots. It's better if you are smiling and if it looks like it's easy to talk with you. Otherwise, people might be afraid if you look too serious or professional. And a quick tip, if you use a profile picture, don't try to change it too many times because it will be harder to recognize you on the platform. You also need an about section where you will share more information about who you are, but especially what you are doing. You can look at my profile about section on my LinkedIn. I took some time to write it and I think it's a good example that you can use. You can also include external links with a call to actions that will lead to a resource or to your website or to a Calendly link, for example. This is helpful to turn your audience and profile visitors into potential prospects. Then you need a visually pleasing head banner with your value proposition on it. Make it clear, unique, and visually pleasing in order to attract the eyes. You can also use a featured section. It's called a feature section on LinkedIn, or you can pin some posts on Instagram, for example. This will help you to highlight the most important sections or the most important links that you want to promote. So that's the end of the profile checklist. And don't forget, your social media profile is your digital real estate. It will be active 24/7. So you should make it perfect in order to be effective even when you are sleeping. So social media profile is mandatory, but the true magic happens with the 3 other elements: publishing content, engagement in comments, and direct messages. I will give you a quick overview of those 3 features. The first one, publishing content. I created a full video on how to publish content on social media channel with something that I call the authority first framework. You should have a look at this video. But overall, what you need to do is choose 1, 2, or 3 specific topics and post about this content, but also include personal stories and offer content that will push what you are trying to sell. You should post various formats and iterate based on the results in order to grow and always improve your content. The second feature is engagement. Basically, when someone is posting on their profile, you can go and engage, so like the post, but also comment on their post. Here you need to have a genuine insight to share in the comments, so take some time to comment with something that is wise, and this way it will help you to be perceived as useful even in the comment section. You can also join groups that are related to your industry or niche, and you can engage with the post or even post in those groups. Also, don't forget to reply to the comments of your own post in order to increase the engagement when you are publishing. The last feature is direct messages. What you need to do is create some lists of, let's say, 20 or even 50 people that are in your target audience and that might become your prospects, and create those lists, engage with their posts in the comments, and then go talk to them with direct messages. But don't be too pushy when you are contacting them. So don't use aggressive sales technique or what we call pitch slaps, where you talk directly about you and what you are doing. So the process goes like this overall. First, you invite them in your network, or you accept them if they invited you. Then you follow them, engage with their posts, like their posts, comment their posts, and so on for a few weeks. And then they will start seeing your post in their feed as well. So if they feel that you are useful for their business, they might even comment on your post. And the last step after a few weeks is to contact them directly and to add more useful insights as part of the conversation in order to create a fresh and genuine conversation. So those three features are very useful. You increase visibility, you build authority, and you create a network. But overall, as you know, you have limited time. So the question is, on what element will you focus for your social selling strategy? I've identified 7 different approaches and I will give them right now. So as you can see on this image, I will always show the 3 different features, and I show a green area in order to show you what is the focus. The first one is called the engager. So your focus is not on posting content, but it's on engaging in the comments and networking in direct messages. This is good if you don't have time to post, or if you are too shy to post but want to start social selling. The second one, I call it the splitter. So basically you want to use all the features, but you don't have so much time, so you will split your time between the different features. A bit of content, a bit of engagement, and a bit of direct message. The third one is called the networker. So basically you will put all the focus on direct messages. So here you are not posting content, you are not engaging in the comments, you are only discussing in direct messages in order to build and grow your network. The fourth one is called the creator. You put almost all your focus on the content creation and a little bit of focus in engagement and in direct messages. So here you focus on content quantity and quality in order to grow your authority, and you also answer comments, engage on a few posts, and discuss in direct messages sometimes. The fifth one, I call it the creator 2.0. Here it's basically the same as creator, except that you are engaging a lot as well on the platform. So that means that you are putting a lot of time on the platform, but it can be very useful if you feel it's good for your overall strategy. Number 6 is a common behavior on social media. It's called the lurker. It's not me that call it this way. It's a common name to describe people that are not posting, not commenting, and that are almost never sending direct messages. But what happens is when they spot a specific and interesting insight, they will contact you directly. So the focus is really on saving time and spotting only the important opportunities. And the last approach is number 7, the all-in. So basically you feel that social selling is very important for you right now, that you need this marketing tactic, and you simply do an all-in and you use all the features at the same level. So here you need to spend a lot of time, almost like 2-3 hours per day on the platform in order to create content, engage in the comments, and network in direct messages. So this approach is useful if you feel that it's important for your marketing strategy to have an all-in on social media channels. You can tell me in the comments what is the best approach in your opinion. Overall, it will depend on your strategy and you can switch from one to another one. For example, you can start as being an engager, then moving on to being a creator, and then creator 2.0. And then if you feel that it's very powerful for you, you can move to all-in. So you see, it's really depending on the stage you are in. So start with what is comfortable with you in terms of time and resources, and then jump to another approach in order to improve your social selling strategy. That's the end of the video about social selling. So overall, it's a great marketing tactic for you if you are looking to find B2B buyers really quickly on a social media platform. And it's also very powerful to build your authority and awareness around your brand. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, you can download my free guide about the new marketing playbook that talks about social selling, but also content marketing and account-based marketing. Also, if you liked it, you can subscribe and like the video, and also tell me in the comments what approach you think is the best. I will see you in the next video.